Yeah, I thought Samford did a great job today. The game reminded me a lot of a ball game we played a couple of weeks ago against Central Arkansas. We just we did not we didn't score in that game either. We just did not we didn't recognize pitches today. I don't know if it was a focus issue or what. We just did a very poor job of recognizing pitches, and I felt like there's some sequences. It was a typical thing when you're not recognizing it good, then you do and you hit the ball hard. It's a double play or it's a line out at a shortstop. I thought Chris pitched good. You obviously have to score in order to support your pitching staff. We did not do that, and it's very, very hard when you put that much pressure on your pitching staff to, to not be able to give up any runs. I think that the biggest issue for us on the mound today was when we're ahead. I think we gave up two home runs 0-2, which is not normal. We've set a pretty high standard in that area, especially Chris. He's done a phenomenal job at that this year. We had two 0-2 home runs. We got an 0-1 home run and a 3-2. So, 3 out of 4 home runs with 2 strikes. So, now obviously our kids are disappointed, but the tournament goes on. We'll have another opponent tomorrow. We'll have another opportunity to compete, and I think that our kids are looking forward to that challenge.
Open it to questions, please.
Chris, were you having trouble keeping the ball down today? Can you pinpoint what it was?
They just did a good job of going down and getting pitches. It really reminded me of Kentucky, just the way that they could go down and get it. They had a good plan, and they executed it really well.
Chris, you just hang a 0-2 breaking ball on that first home run to Miller, or what was that sequence there?
I went fastball away, and he fouled them both off. And then we went fastball up and in, and he fouled it off. So we just needed to get down and bury the breaking ball and just lift it up. So that's what happens.
Mitch, there in the 7th inning, you guys get the leadoff guy on. Do you feel like that was maybe a little bit of a turning point there, not necessarily on the mound, but offensively for you guys? You had a chance there to break through.
Like Coach Cohen said, we just struggle getting things going all day long. And, you get a leadoff guy like that, and then, and then you get into some unfortunate things, and just things didn't fall our way today.
Mitch, can you just kind of describe what Chris was doing out there today, just from your vantage point?
Hey, Chris was good today. He had good stuff. He was down in the zone. He just made a couple of bad pitches, and they took advantage of them when they could. Not to knock on him, and then like Coach Cohen said, it's not easy to keep pitching at your best level when you're having to put the team on your back and you're having that much pressure on you, inning in, inning out.
Mitch, what were your impressions of Samford? Was he throwing?
He threw strikes. He went at hitters, and he gave you his best stuff. He competed. That's the best thing he did all day. Was he did a good job of competing against us.
Mitch, you mentioned the Central Arkansas game. Was this reminiscent of that? And is that something that y'all are trying to get away from? Y'all just haven't been able to, like we talked about the other day, just haven't been able to get over that edge offensively.
We're not really looking back on that right now. We're looking forward to what's ahead of us and going to bounce back from today and get after it tomorrow.
Mitch, did you guys learn a lesson today with the short porch that you can't just kind of get hypnotized by that? I thought there were a lot of fly ball outs.
We talked about it all day today, talked about it before the game. And we don't feel that we were hypnotized by it by any means. It's just, we didn't, like Coach Cohen said, we didn't see it well today, and when you don't see it well, you're not going to put the barrel where you want it.
When you don't see it well, can you describe that? Is it something he's throwing, or?
It's just your out of focus, approach is bad, just any of the above.
Was the way just how fast he worked? I mean, you didn't have time to step out or call breaks, or he just got the rhythm and started just kept throwing.
Not really. We've faced guys like that before. We've had success off of guys like that before. We just, that goes into the focus thing where we didn't get him out of his rhythm. We let him stay in his rhythm, and we didn't do our thing. We worked off of him, let him work off of us.
Chris, take me back to after that 2nd inning. You seemed to sort of find a groove there a little bit. What was working for you, and what just happened there in the later innings for you that kind of fell through?
Well, we tried to get some pitches back and try to get us back in the dugout to get some hits. Trying to go at people early, get some early outs, and keep your pitch count down. Just got way too up there at the end and just left some balls up. They'll leave the yard. They're a good hitting team.
Any more questions?
Chris, just, I know you have, the draft's coming up on Monday, big decision looming. How do you handle the next few days for you?
I'm not worried about that right now. We got to come back and compete tomorrow. We got a game tomorrow against UAB or Florida State. That's the most important thing right now.
Everybody good? Gentlemen, thank you very much.